do the show.
All right, Internet, this is a special treat. I'm getting a moment to hang out here with Mr. Rhodes. How's it going? Donnelly Rhodes?
It's great.
Yeah. You may recognize him from various shows such as my personal favorite, Battlestar Galactica. I ran a super geeky Battlestar Aggregatica blog for 3 years that took every mention of Cylons, Battlestar, and aggregated it all back into one spot.
You know, I'm kind of a Luddite, about that, because my boys have computers, but I don't have one. I don't even know how to turn one on. And so I'm not on Facebook. I just have a cell phone that doesn't take pictures, But I found out they Googled me on that thing, so I don't know, a bunch of stuff came up from some of it I didn't even remember. Right. But I found out that over in Europe, where Battlestar was like a big, huge.
Oh yeah, it started out in the UK, right?
They have the fans have their own award ceremony. They call them toasters. Okay. Right? Yeah. And somebody sent me a memo saying that Dr. Cottle they were nominating Dr. Cottle for a toaster.
Did you win?
I don't know. I never know what happened after that. I just thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, man, it was a great show. I got a chance to hang out with Ron Moore at BAM, and I was talking to him a bit about Caprica. Yes. Is that something you're going to be working on?
No, that's all way before, and if you've noticed, they're all very young.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't see a lot of old guys on TV anymore.
Sounds like you're doing well, though. Hey, but speaking of doing something when you were young, I think you were in one of the best scenes of a famous old movie, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Yeah. What was that all about? You were in the opening scene?
They shot my gun off, yes.
Yeah. Awesome. And what are you doing here on this show?
Well, I'm playing the dad, Kristen's dad. Yeah. And this is only our 4th episode. And she is hysterical in this show. She's one of those young actresses who's she's got that timing, comic timing, and she's one of them.
Well, I'll try to catch up with her next and see if she can make me laugh.
On the show she will, because she's completely opposite from the kind of character she plays. She's smart and
focused and together, and she plays like kind of ditzy, unqualified.
She's playing the blonde.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So, other than being a prolific Canadian actor and quote-unquote national treasure, what else do you get up to?
National treasure?
Yeah. Described to me as a national treasure.
Is there any money in that?
Director, buddy over there, described you as national treasure.
Oh, yes. Ian, Mr. Ferguson. He's a great guy, and he's totally surprised me. He remembers lines from a movie called The Hard Part Begins. He remembers the songs and stuff. Amazing. Yeah.
So, are you, I want to ask something about your character, Dr. Cottle, the smoking doctor, the ironic smoking doctor. Was that something you brought in from real life into your character? Was that something they cast it that way?
No, they really had no idea about Dr. Cottle. And as a matter of fact, I went and auditioned to play the part of the doctor in just one episode. Excuse me. And he was supposed to be a crusty guy with a bedside manner. Yeah. And they had him smoking a cigarette. And the first scene was with Mary, and he's smoking. She says, do you mind? And his reply is, as a matter of fact, I do. And then he gives her a whole bunch of heck about, not taking care of herself. And I was leaving the set, and they handed me another script. And this is what it is. I thought it was a one episode thing. Oh no, we're having you back. Yeah. And I was still doing Da Vinci's Inquest at the time.
Yeah.
I'm like
huge in Canada.
Bicycle factory. I had no idea. And the character, it kind of just grew. They just kept liking, and then they liked what I was doing with it, and they were all was very complimentary about it. And actually, they were really excited that Dr. Cottle got to live to the end. Right.
Right. Yeah, he didn't get killed. Yeah.
Dr. Cottle's going to survive.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right.
Do you think we'll ever see anything else from that whole kind of casting? Will you see Battlestar the movie or anything like that, or
I have no.
Battlestar the Next Frontier?
Yeah,
no problem.
I have no idea. I know they did. I know Eddie did. Made a film about something, but I didn't really know what it was. And I don't know. You know, those things are like, you can't really predict it
Totally.
anyway. You know?
Nothing in the works.
Not that I know.
Yeah.
I think their Caprica is their continuation of it, and what they've done is gone way back to the very beginning before.
Yeah, I've seen the movie, and I'm excited
started.
to see the show. They got me hanging. I've seen the movie.
Yeah. It makes them fun.
Hey, howdy.
Hey, say hi to
Donnelly Rhodes, who played my dad. Oh wait, excuse me. I just have to say hi, Daddy. Oh, mwah. Played my dad, and here's what we did. Is my character needed someone to do the wedding ceremony, so I said, Dad, you're going online. You're going to sign up and be a justice of the peace. So he's not a minister, but he's there to do that, and then he gets into all other hijinks as well.
Yeah, they keep doing things to be like make me dress up like Jerry Garcia.
What?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Or Sam Spade, or...
Yes.
Are you dressing up in something fun today that we get to see?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing something that's completely off the wall, more
Surprise.
or less. Yes.
Love it.
So,
well, I don't
We're
want
on two networks at the same time.
Oh,
here.
hello.
say hi to the internet.
Hi,
Internet.
Bi-coastal. Hi, Internet.
Hello.
Hi,
well,
dude
thank
in
you.
the
We'll let you
park.
go back to your time here.
Excuse me.
Your relaxing time. Off we go on our tour.
Awesome. Well, that probably concludes our little interview here as well. Thanks
right.
a lot for spending some time.
All right. No,
Yeah,
no problem.
and look forward to seeing the show today.
All right,
Been
yeah.
inspiring. Loved BSG.
All right. Well, good luck with your show.
Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah,
All right.
Something I don't know a heck of a lot about,
Yeah.
but you know, I think it's great.
I
Who knows
just
what the
mess
future's
around with
gonna
the
be.
internet. You know, I do some videos for the internet, make some music, do
You know,
some
there's been
photography.
so many changes in the industry so fast, and it's not that old. You know, it's what, 75 years old,
Yeah.
or something like that. Who knows? 25 years from now,
Yeah,
it may not be like this at all.
The interesting thing is
maybe
that it's changed every single industry that it touched. So 2 nights ago, I was out speaking to Calgary's Board of Education about how it's changed education. And sometimes I'm out there talking to, event planners about how it changed event planning. Every single industry from. Yesterday was a book publishing conference about how internet's changed the book publishing industry. And
we may be looking at the end of the kind of television entertainment as we know it now.
Sure.
It
Yeah,
could
it's
be
definitely
so,
not going to look the
It could
same.
be so different that we wouldn't even recognize it.
Yeah,
We
I think
don't
that's
even know
true.
what it's going to be.
I think that's true. People say, newspapers are going to die or TV is going to die, and I don't think it's actually going to die. I just think it's going to be unrecognizable from what it is today.
The only thing that's going to survive is the theater.
Right.
It's always been there, and it always will be there because it's live and it's right there and it's personal, and you can't duplicate that experience.
All right, let's wrap this up. Over and out from the set of Always Bridesmaid with Donnelly Rhodes.
Ciao.
Later, Internet.